This piece is called Slow Revelation. Once upon a way back when I was living in excess, unlimited access, spun on this axis of visceral attraction, pivoting, uninhibited, riveted to the earth. Pure wetting in the webbing, it was wetting my thirst. Yeah. I was living perversely, luxuriously like Thurston Howell III. Word. I thought I had it all figured out. I was intelligently delegating all of my faculties to function on behalf of me like a well-oiled factory, avoiding catastrophe, when actually half of me was toiling in turmoil with a personal blasphemy. Perhaps I saw the future, but it's moving too rapidly, and rash decisions result from an active synaptic breach, like dualities enacted, fooleries juxtaposed, and a man is not who or how much, but what he knows. And these days I know enough to know what I don't know. So I try to pick things like moments as if they were strings on a banjo. And where things like this experiment, the Beatnik Bandit show, are concerned, I'm forced to lend my ear like Vincent van Gogh. And I'd be a fool for a moment not to just let the band go. Average man's examination of manifesting lessons. I was demanding questions would get answered instead of pandering to guesses. And stamina and stress, yes, they're both explosive weapons, but don't presume to know your own parameters until you set them and doom yourself to short breath like a deviated septum. Inhale the gale force winds, young lungs engorged. Recognize that your desire was trial by fire forged. And trepidation is a titan, right? Tight as titanium, with a reputation for frightening wise craniums. But infinity is in front of us, we finicky fucks. Those overpopulated and propagated opinions we trust, they have us hopping on the propaganda bandwagon bus and buying into the lie of in God we trust. But I trust us to abandon our addictions, or examine them at least. Determine how a person's terminal velocity is reached in tandem with a beast, when we could easily release. Take a random test to manifest the future, suture up that parachute and leap. I dare you to believe. Drop the popular prophecies that have propped you up, adopt a new philosophy in the infinite potential of the mental that could bend you from the stencil that has rendered you dependent on your tendencies, starting A's. See, either you laid them down or you let them play. But trust me on this, chips don't just fall where they may. And this is the slow revelation that I live with these days.